Hi, just wanted to share with you a little exercise that I do with some of my students and that we do at the meetup group sometimes. Just showing an understanding of our energy and where that energy goes. And this information I received through some of Carolyn Miss's work, MYSS, I think that's how you pronounce it, I'm not really sure. And basically, it's understanding what is you and what isn't you, and where our energy goes. So we usually do this exercise. I have a little piece of paper here, and so I'm just gonna write on here. Okay. So we draw a circle, and the circle is just a little circle, and it says me. So that circle is you, and we are 100% energy. Ideally, we would be 100% energy, and then we engage and we attach to other people, other problems, other energies, other things, so we've got like finances, we've got spouse, we've got children, we've got our job, we've got finances, and we've got siblings, we've got relatives and other relatives, and then we have our past and any other issues. There's just a million things that we attach to, right? But basically it goes like this. So you have me in the middle, you in the middle, and then we have, we've got the job here, we've got children, we've got spouse, we've got our past, which we give a lot of percentage to. A lot of the times we love dragging our past along with us wherever we go, and good for you for those that don't. That's awesome. Relatives, it can be anything, and so what we're doing is we're actually drawing as much as we can think all the different things that we're attached to that gives us energy, or that takes our energy, or that we're connected to energetically. So these things would be like job. Okay, so stress. So how much stress is that how much in a given day or a week are you giving to your job? So are you giving, say, this today, just for today, 40% stress because you had a really challenging day, your job's, you're carrying that through into the next day, you're worried about it at night, so that's 40%. And then if you go into spouse, are you worried about your spouse? Are you getting along? Are you giving them 20%? Are you giving them 30%? Are you giving them 60%? Did you have an argument? Are you giving them 80%? And then you have your children, similar things. So the children, are they, and you could draw a line for each child too, or each relative, or each, whatever that stress is, like there could be a lot of lines. So you can see where this is going, that you can have, be giving 40% to your job, 80% to your spouse, 40% to your children, 25% to your finances, and a lot of times we give a good 40 to 60 to 80% to our past, and it can be a specific friend that we're worried about, and it doesn't have to be a negative, bad, for lack of a better word, energy. It can be worried about your health. It can be anxiety. It can be fear. It can be anything that gives you stress or any kind of energy. So we're leaching out, engaging, and giving our energy to all of these different things. And so where's our 100%? That 100% is we're usually in a deficit of pretty deep usually. And that's okay, as long as we pull back in and we bring some energy into us. We bring in energy through food, through exercise, through loving ourselves, through finding peaceful moments, through pulling that energy in. So Carolyn Mace has this meditation where you check your energy and your attachments, the things that you're attached to, the people you're attached to, in the morning, and where's my energy? And so if you're having an issue with your spouse, and you're doing, say, 80%, pull that back in, give that 5%, and just think, you know what, I'm just going to let it settle. I'm just going to give, send love to that issue, and pull in 5%, because I don't have enough to share for all of that. And if you're worried about your children, of course you're not going to detach or anything, but you're going to pull in and maybe give them 10% for the day. And then same with relatives and spouses, drop that down to 2%. What are you going to do about it today? Like what are you going to be able to solve in this actual day? So it's kind of a measurement of where your energy is, where your fears are, where your anxiety is, and you're pulling back in so that you've got, hopefully you're giving yourself at least 25 to 85% energy to keep you running in a day. And so it's just a way of recognizing where, some people might call it leaks, so recognizing. And there are many different modalities and ways, therapies and ways to detach from energies that are not doing you any good. Some people use cord cutting. You can use saging. You can use a lot of different ways of detaching. But most of the time in this particular thing, it's people in events and situations where we can't, or we don't feel, I should say, we don't feel like we can detach. So just let it take less of your energy. Pull that energy back in to feed you, to feed your soul, because the more peaceful you are and the closer you are to running at 100%, the happier and healthier you will be. Okay, so, and it's a temporary thing. You pull in that energy in the morning. She has an exercise. You pull it in the morning, and then you measure out what you gave that night and pull it back in too. So it's just a useful little tool of seeing how much you're giving out, because when we run in depletion for way too long, way too many years, there's not much to keep our body healthy and running at optimal energy and optimal health. So just a little exercise for you. Okay, so yeah, that's just one of the little things. There are just millions of different ways of staying healthy and happy. And I just thought I'd share that one with you, and I encourage you to look for many more, because there's lots of different ways that'll resonate with you. Okay, till next time.